at the Humber Nest. I'm Lex Tan alongside Connor McForrest. And Connor, a couple of great games here in this doubleheader volleyball games between the men and women of the Humber College Hawks and the Fanshawe College Falcons.
Absolutely, a bittersweet game. Last time we're going to see these ladies here in their home court, but it's going to be a great game regardless.
And with a little bit of an update for you about what happened in the last game, let's go over to Danielle Dupuis.
Thanks, guys. So my name is Danielle, and I'll be your sideline sports reporter for today. Now, just a little bit of a recap from last game. The Hawks ended up playing the Falcons back in November and ended up taking 3 sets to none. And now, for what's going on this game, no Falcon was able to get...
I would like to invite Humber's head coach, Chris Wilkins, down onto the court to speak on behalf of
And thank you very much. Welcome back again to the Hawks Nest for this game between the Humber Hawks and the Fanshawe Falcons. And right now, Chris Wilkins is going to give us a few words.
Hello? Okay, it works. They asked me to keep it short, so I will. Obviously, today is our last home game for 2 individuals. Both Ashley and Allie have been with our program for the last 4 and 5 years, and they've been the absolute glue for our program. I think starting with Ashley, she's been somebody that's been a support person for us, both on and off the court. And a lot of people look at the stats and kind of look at everything going around, and they don't realize that, you know, the successes that we've had over the last bunch of years have been a big part of her. She's done a lot of things. She's supported decisions that coaches have made. She's been the leader off the court, on the court. She's been that person that girls can rely on, and pretty tough to find someone like that in sport nowadays. It's going to be a big loss for our program to see her walk away. So although we're pretty excited that she's going on to the next chapter of her career, and I think you're going to hear her on the radio or TV or somewhere like that. She'll probably say something silly and do kind of funny stuff, which she's famous for. And I could probably stand up here and tell you a whole bunch of funny bus stories and certain things that Ashley probably doesn't want to talk about. But she's been absolutely fantastic athlete, coach, and not just myself, but for all the coaches. We couldn't ask for a better team support person. And certainly for Ashley's parents, we just want to say to the coaches, thank you. Thank you for letting Ashley be part of us. You know, we got the experience over the last 4 years that you've experienced over your life. So thank you very much. So Ashley, Barrett.
That's Ashley Dara from the Humber's radio post-grad program in her last home game. Been an amazing part of this team over the last 4 years. Be sad to see her go.
Okay, so presentation's over. No, of course we couldn't forget about Allie. Allie's been with us for 5 years. She's been I said to the girls, about 3 or 4 years ago, Allie and I sat down actually in those bleachers right over there, and we had to have a conversation about what she wanted to do, whether she wanted to be a libero or whether she wanted to be a middle, or a setter, or an outside hitter, or we just needed her to do something. We weren't sure what it was going to be. And I think we certainly made the right choice. She's gone on to be one of the best middles in Ontario, certainly one of the best middles in Canada, and we've been pretty fortunate. Some of the performances she's put on over the years have been pretty special to watch. She's been that person that I've been able to, as a head coach, been able to rely on over the years to ask for advice about teammates, about things, how things are going in practice. Are we working hard enough? Are we not? She's been that person that's come in every practice, worked hard, whether she was banged up, had sore back, sore shoulders, sore thumb, you name it. She always kind of gave 100% of whatever she had. And as a coach, and I know with all the coaches, we speak very highly of just the level of effort and the level of dedication that she has to this program. And again, it's going to be another individual that's going to be really tough to replace. She just continues to go out there and make everybody else around her better. It's kind of, it's really special to watch. So certainly on behalf of the coaches, Ali, thank you very much. And for parents, once again, thank you for letting Ali be a part of our lives for the last 5 years. It's been really special. Sorry, one other thing, she made me say that she's been a big part of my life for the last 5 years, so I've been forced to be challenged by her.
And the Humber Athletic Association. Yeah, what can you say about Ali Newman? She's just been such an amazing part of this team. One of the big factors of why this Humber Hawks team is trying to embark on a 125-game win streak.
Absolutely, fifth-year player. It's going to be sad to see her go. Bittersweet game, obviously. This is going to be the last time we see the ladies on this home court. And Ali Newman, third in points, second in blocks this season, and the only fifth year to grace this Humber Hawks roster that is on pace to again win the OCAA and CCAA championship. She will beat this.
And Ashley Dara, just as Coach Wilkins mentioned as well, that Ashley has been one of the people on this team with veteran leadership. She's been the glue that's been holding this team together for the past 4 years that she's been part of this team. And without the veteran leadership supplied by her, Ali Newman, the Humber Hawks wouldn't have been as successful as they are. As you can see as well too, this is Ali Newman's stats over here, fourth in the Hawks history for blocks. She's got a total of 111 total blocks, 109 points, and a .313 hitting percentage.
Absolutely, and she's actually 20 blocks off of the third spot as well. And now the starting lineups are inbound.
For your Hawks, break number 1, a 5'9" setter from Windsor, Gabby.
And as the Humber Hawks women starting lineup is on the floor and introduced, we're going to talk about another part of the veteran leadership over the past 4 years, supplied by Devin O'Connor, number 12.
Absolutely, big player. She makes up the second of the big three with Brianna Golden. She's averaging about 4 points a set, which is absolutely fantastic. She has been an offensive producing machine for this Humber team.
And we're just about to get underway here at the Nest. And first serve will be going over to Humber, and Bryn Coleman is going to be taking that serve.
It'll be interesting to see how this matchup unfolds. Humber, one of the best serving teams in the league. Meanwhile, Fanshawe with one of the worst reception percentages in the OCAA.
And the first point goes to Humber's Allie Newman on that beautiful kill, going far side on the Fanshawe Falcons. Second serve now for Bryn Coleman. There's the dig, the set, and here's number 8 with a little pokey there, and Megan Morelli gets the first point for the Falcons.
And Megan Morelli, an interesting pickup. She came post-holidays, and now she is actually leading this team in kills per set, averaging around 6. So the Humber Hawks know where that ball's going.
Elisa Couch, ooh, with a powerful serve, but it goes off the top of the net, but does not go over to the other side. Point Humber, 2-1.
Back to serve for the Hawks is number 13, Allie Newman.
Allie Newman, fifth-year veteran, on her final home game with her first serve of the match. Ooh, taps off the end of the, a little quick there. Nice try. Oh, then it just put over again. There's the kill, number 3. Renee McCormick puts it down, and it's the Fanshawe Falcons tie it up 2-all.
Excellent recovery on that ball. Sometimes those serves that hit the tape can be a little tricky to play, but it was a great run from the Fanshawe Falcons, and they're really establishing the middle.
Here's Sophie De Silva putting it up. There's the quick, and a set, good quick set there, and Deacon Poot with the kill.
We talked about the big 3, Golding, Devin O'Connor, and of course, Allie Newman. But we haven't talked about Elizabeth Deacon Poot. She is actually one of the other veterans with 54 points this season, averaging about 2.5 a set.
There's the first serve here by Gabby Militic. There's the set, number 8, putting it down. Oh, great dig there by Adara. And number 12, Golding, puts it up. A little bit of a block there, but it's still in play. Number 3 puts it up. Nice save there by Bryn Coleman. Here goes number 10, puts it down. Brianna Golding with the kill.
First year player coming out of, I believe, Kitchener, Ontario. Brianna Golding, Pickering, Ontario. And what a player she's been.
Militic serves it up, taken by the libero, set there. Put it up, and out of bounds, just past the line on the far side.
I know it's interesting, like the last time these two teams met, both Devin O'Connor and Brianna Golding had 12 points apiece. So look for them to be key in this match.
Militic with his third serve here, and it goes off the net and not in play, so Fanshawe will get serve back. With Megan Morelli taking the line. Big serve there, nice dig by number 12, Golding. She puts it down for the kill, and the Hawks get it back again. 6 serving 3 now.
Devin O'Connor playing the right side, a versatile player. She can swing from the right or the left, and this is where Humber is so strong now, one of the top serving teams in the league.
O'Connor putting it up, dug by the libero, set by number 5. Number 7, nice little block there, but it drops in, and point to the Falcons.
There was also a net violation there. We're gonna see a few of those throughout the game.
Here's Renee McCormick with the serve, dug by Coleman. Coleman puts it back up, nice save by the Humber team. Oh, nice save again, but it goes out of bounds this time, and that's a point for the Falcons. They pull within 1.
It was all Fanshawe right there. The strong serve led to the free ball, and they put it down with the X.
McCormick here with her second serve. Dug by Coleman, set. Coleman this time puts it down, and just out of reach of Megan Morelli, and now the Hawks back up by 2.
Coleman with her first kill of the night. Great awareness. The ball's off the net, and she just rolls it over.
And right here on your screen is Elizabeth Deacon Pooch. She's going to be taking her first serve this set. There's the dig, the set. The pokey. Oh, and a nice block there by Allie Newman. Both sneaky there because, yeah, great pokey there by the Fanshawe player, but Allie Newman with the block, soft block, puts it down for the point.
That big wall, 5'10" and 6'1", Newman and Golding.
There it is, dug again, the set, up, nice stop there by Gabby Militic, dig rather. Golding puts it up, a little bit of a free ball. There's the set there by the libero, number 7. goes off of Newman, but it's stopped and saved by, and it's still in play. Nice block by the Falcons. Golding puts it up, and it is in on that kill by Britton Coleman.
And a little bit of a slip up there for Morelli. Left sides, while they are primary attackers, they have that tough responsibility of guarding 6 back, and she let that one drop.
There's the set again. Here goes number 7, blocked again by Golding and Newman, and it goes out. Humber gets the point, and they pull. It pulls to a 5-point lead.
And there they are, the 2 best blockers on the team for a reason. About 27, 28 blocks apiece on the year right there, and we see a few more.
Set. Here's the kill attempt. Nice block again. Allie Newman bringing the energy and loving the game right now.
Timeout called by Fanshawe. We didn't touch on this too much in the pregame, but one of the big disadvantages that this Fanshawe team is that they don't match up well with this Humber team. They are incredibly undersized. That Newman-Golding wall is so versatile on the left-hand side, and when you can't pass these tough serves that Humber is notorious for giving, it creates a lot of problems, and it forces you to go outside, and that's where they're getting shut down right now.
And since you mentioned Brianna Golding, let's mention her. I know we got veteran presence that's graduating and moving on to different things, but Brianna Golding, one of the young players who will be the driving force to keep this Humber success going.
Absolutely. Her and O'Connor are the primary offensive weapons. We mentioned it last time. Those 2 had a monster game against this very team with 12 points apiece. They're each averaging 4 points a set, but she is also leading the team in blocks at her first year in this program. The primary reason for that is because she is able to block the left side primary hitter.
And with Ashley Dara, who's the starting libero for this game, one thing that was mentioned as well, that she mentioned to me that her girls got to play as a team. When they play as a team, they're unbeatable.
Absolutely, and the record shows that.
Here's the kill attempt. Militek puts it up, set there by Deacon Putin, and that's put onto the other side. Now Fanshawe again, that's blocked again by Allie Newman.
And again, that is 4 consecutive sets that have gone nowhere but left side, and all have failed. The Falcons really got to switch things up here and get their middle involved. They rolled a number of points early with their middle. I'd like to see them go back to that.
And that goes out of bounds, but that's a good run there by Britton Coleman with 6 consecutive points off serve.
Absolutely. Unforced error. Serves happen when you go for those tight corners, but it was worth it. They got themselves a nice 6-point lead.
And now that's Darian Gropp with the serve, set by Militek. Oh, nice little quick there by Militek, setting up Newman for that kill. And
using all their weapons, Lex. That is what Humber does so well.
And they get back on serve really quickly. That's the way you keep momentum on your side. Here's Golding with the serve, set by number 5, Gropp. Another block again, but this time it goes out of bounds, off of Newman, and the Fanshawe Falcons regain serve.
Great tool there. Newman a little bit late on the blocks. That's going to go off her hands, but staying aggressive at the net.
Here's Hunter Med with the serve, put up by Golding. Oh, Newman again. Oh, recovers off the block. And there is another kill attempt. This time it is Newman with Britton Coleman with the big block.
And her ability to just get outside and seal that block is incredible.
And again, Humber with the serve this time. Ooh, nice stop there. They're gonna have to put up that one. Number 6 just couldn't get that one over. That was Sofia De Silva, could not get that one over the net. And it's the Hawks' point one more time.
And if I'm the Fanshawe Falcons right now, I would seriously try and actually go back to that left side now, considering they have to deal with Militek and Newman.
Ooh, that one on the kill. Beautiful kill there by the Fanshawe Falcons, and they regain serve. It is now 8 serving 15. Is number 13 coming to the line, Elisa Couch. Puts it up and on the line, and that's a point for the Falcons.
Great serve there from Couch, and they have made this back to a 6-point lead, but don't hold your breath that that'll happen again.
Couch with her second serve of the set, putting it up. Golding puts it over. Set by Grop. Put it over with a little pokey. Militic to Newman with the power, and Elisa Couch couldn't handle that one. Another point for Humber.
And you can see head coach of the Hawks there, Sean Pello, frustrated. You get yourself a free ball and you end up tipping it over. That's not what you want.
Here's Ali Newman with her second service round here. And it's blocked by the Humber Hawks, but it does fall in onto their side. A point for the Falcons. The Hawks are now only holding to a 6-point lead. So as we can see as well too, the Humber Hawks, again, another big successful season. They're up 15-0 for this season, while Fanshawe is at 8-6 so far.
Absolutely, it's an interesting position that they sit in, Lex, because if they lose this game, then they'll be tied at 8-7 with Mohawk, who they have split 1-1 this season, so they could possibly lose that 4th seed that they sit in. Meanwhile, the Hawks, a perfect record, they are probably looking towards the future against the Durham Lords, who are also undefeated, sitting at 16-0, and then, of course, the VUI Mariners, the #1 team in the country.
And Gabby Militic was on serve there. That last point went to Humber, and Militic is having her second serve of her second time at the line. There's the dig, the set. Oh, and a little bit of a miscommunication there between the Falcons. Number 3, Renee McCormick, couldn't put the pokey over.
There's one thing you can't do against Humber, it's do their work for them.
Militic with a third consecutive serve for this service round. A lot of palm on that one. A little bit of a quick there. Blocked again by Humber, but a net violation. It was a lift, actually. It was a lift violation by Humber's defense, and the Falcons regain serve and get the point. 11, serving 19.
And this is a rotation you definitely want to keep if you're Humber. Golding, Newman, and O'Connor all at the front.
Oh, nice dig by Golding to save that for Humber, and so that was O'Connor, Devin O'Connor with a great dig, and allowing Devin O'Connor to get the point off the kill. And Devin O'Connor steps up to the line. That one goes out of bounds.
Going for that line there, great serve, and even though it's an unforced error, when you're up 20-12, you can take those kinds of risks.
Here comes Renee McCormick back at the line for the Falcons. Serving it up, Dara with a dig. The set by Militic. Golding again, oh, gets it back, and wow. Look at that's dedication there by number 8 by Megan Morelli of the Fanshawe Falcons, doing the splits just to try to keep that ball in play.
Golding's got size, but she's also got bounce, and she throws that one down. But a great first pass there from O'Connor to set it all up.
Here is Elizabeth Deacon-Poot, who's up at the line to take this next serve. Here we go. That one's out of bounds. Falcons now with their 13th point, and they're back on serve. But they are down by quite a bit here in this first set.
Absolutely, 4 points to go until this first set is all but said and done. And 2 back-to-back service errors, not quite what the Hawks want, but they do sit comfortably.
And that's out of bounds by Darian Gropp on that serve. Humber 3 points away from taking this first set handily. And now just going to see who's going up to the line, and that is number 10, Brianna Golding from Pickering, Ontario.
Militic, Coleman, and Newman make up the front, while Dara, Golding, and Emma Heaney make up the back.
There's the dig by Dara, set by Militic, and Coleman put that kill over. Now number 8 with the kill attempt drops in. That's Megan Morelli with another kill.
And if there is one thing that Fanshawe has going for them right now, it's that they have that ability to hit the deep corners. They won't be able to rise up and really throw it down, but if they can pick their spots, they can really put some points on the board.
Dug by Emma Heaney. There's the kill attempt by number 11, Coleman, taken by Dara. Newman puts it over. Now there's the set. Blocked there. Still in play. Dara's going to set that up for the second touch. A little pokey there by Emma Heaney, and it drops in on the Fanshawe side.
Great fix there from Heaney. Dara had to back set that with her forearms. And Heaney with the tip right there. You can see it again here. A tight set, and the libero for the Falcons just unable to handle that.
So Gabby Militik's going to go off, as well as Brianna Golding. That's number 18, Cillian Blanchette, going to be coming out of the court for some action here. And I believe it is also Julia Watson who's taken to the floor. There's the serve there by Coleman, set by number 5. A little bit of miscommunication, putting up the free ball for Humber. Blanchette. Oh, nice block there, and it's a Fanshawe point, courtesy of Elisa Couch on that block.
And Mahaney going up just a little bit too low on that one. She was going for a big kill, but 8 points, sitting comfortably.
Couch from Tansford, Ontario, putting it up off of Dara and out of bounds.
Her first shank of the game, uncharacteristic of the libero, but she will not make that mistake twice. It's now 7 points, Lex.
And if Fanshawe can get these 7 points, they'll make it a game. Here comes Heaney. She puts it out of bounds, and another point for the Falcons.
Wilkins not quite ready to call a timeout yet.
Here's number 13, Elisa Couch, putting it up again. That was it. And here comes a little bit of a free ball, had to be given up there by Heaney. There's the kill by number 3, McCormick. Good. Ashley Dara saves it. Another set there by Gropp. And another block there by Newman and Watson. However, it does go out of bounds off of Humber. And the Falcons have pulled within 5.
Absolutely, hats off to the Falcons. They played that rally sound. They forced a free ball, and Newman just couldn't quite get over there to seal the block. She was late, and that's an easy tool. It's down to 5.
Dara with the dig. Set by Blanchette. Oh, what a nice quick there. And Fanshawe's gonna have to put up the free ball. Blanchette with the set. Oh, and a block there by the Falcons, and they still are on that run. Now they've pulled within 4 points of the Falcons, and a timeout being called by Chris Wilkins.
Absolutely, they rode the momentum. We saw Humber give them the lead way to do so with a few unforced errors, some service errors, and the Falcons rolled with it. Keep in mind that they are playing with some of their bench players right now, so I'm sure Humber will write something up here. Head coach Wilkins has been in this spot too many times over his career. They'll write something up, and they will come out with a bang here after this timeout.
And as you mentioned, Coach Wilkins has had a long, successful career. I mean, the Humber Hawks women's team, according to the records over here, they have a 778 winning percentage over the course of this. Over the course of the entire program's existence since 83-84, and 309 wins by Chris Wilkins as a volleyball coach has definitely contributed to that.
Absolutely, he's chasing his brother Wayne Wilkins now for the next spot up, which will put him in second. And these Humber Hawks are actually 25-1 all time against the Falcons.
And it looked like that was a timely timeout by Wilkins, as that last serve by the Falcons goes out of bounds, and now Hawks have set point.
Absolutely, forcing the miss.
And here's the woman to do it, Allie Newman, looking to end this set. There's the set. And Blanchette couldn't handle that one, and it goes out of bounds. And the Falcons are still alive in this set.
And we've seen Renee McCormick have success from that right side with the X. She has put up a few points for the Falcons, and now they're going to need some serves here.
Here's De Silva, handled there by Coleman. The set, Golding gets the set point. And that is the end of the first set. The Hawks take this one 25-20.
Devin O'Connor, always your go-to player on the left side, getting the one-on-one, and if you don't have double coverage, you are not going to win that point. So a first set win for the Hawks, and a little bit tight at the end there, but I think they handled that pretty well.
Alrighty, and we're going to talk about the way that these two teams have been faring up so far here over the course of the season, and as well too with this particular set. But over the season as well too, as you mentioned, the Humber Hawks are 15-0, the Fanshawe Falcons are 8-6, and so Connor, what do you think? What do you think are the storylines going through between these two teams at the moment?
Well, for Humber, it's unfortunate, but everybody is playing for second. I mean, they handled the second best team in their division, Niagara, with ease. They've dropped 2 sets this entire season. The only team in the OCAA that really has a chance at taking them out are the Durham Lords, who also take 16-0 and ranked 11th in the country. And from there, they are looking onwards to the CCAAs. But as we mentioned before, these Falcons could really use a W to hold on to that 4th spot, which they would really love to have going into the playoffs. Again, they did split with Mohawk. They won 3-0 and they lost 3-1, so they should be good despite a loss, but they would really like a win here, especially since they're 25-1 against Humber all time.
That's exactly, and as well too, I wanted to also bring attention to the fact that the hitting percentage for the Humber Hawks, one of the best hitting percentages in the entire OCAA. But as we can see here, between these two teams, there's about a 200-point differential between the Hawks and the Falcons in terms of hitting percentage, and I believe, and I'm pretty sure you believe as well too, that's one of the reasons why the two teams have the records that they have right now.
Absolutely, you got to look at teamwork, but of course you have to look at individual talent too. When the Humber Hawks won the Nationals, Thalia Hanneman was a big part of that. This year, they have some superstar talent like Devin O'Connor, like Brandon Golding. And you got to look at the stats here, Lex. And one thing that we noticed that was blocks.
We're just listening to Coach Wilkins and his words to the team.
Right here, right before the court. 11, 13, 1, 12, 9, and 10.
And as you can hear as well too with Coach Wilkins, it's not, volleyball is not anything, any sport, not just volleyball, any sport is all about, is not just about the physical game, it's the mental game as well too. I mean, the Humber Hawks were up quite a bit in that first set, but the mental game took over, and Fanshawe was able to get a good momentum and a good run, putting within 5 until the set ended there.
Absolutely, and Chris Wilkins knows how to rally his team, and they managed to hold on. He and his brother Mike Wilkins have led this program for over 20 years. Of course, his brother Mike Wilkins is stepping away at the beginning of this year. Head coach Patrick Au is now heading the men's team, who play the #1 team in the country, the Fanshawe Falcons men's team, following the women.
And as we get set up here for the second set of this matchup, just gonna look at a couple of these stats over here. Hitting percentage for the Hawks, 357. Hitting percentage for Fanshawe, 250.
Absolutely, and even though there are only 4 total registered blocks for the Humber College, we look at those digs, a total of 9, speaking to the Falcons' inability to put the ball on the ground.
And Allie Newman with the kill, and out of bounds, unfortunately, for the Hawks this time, and the Falcons are up 1-0. Allie Newman, 5th-year player, final home game. Oh, nice dig there by Dara with the dive. And O'Connor with the kill, putting it into the far side. And it's back to serve. Newman coming up to the line.
Great pass there from Dara. I mean, falling and leading, and she still gets a dime pass up for her setter.
Newman putting it up. Here's the set by Gropp. There's the kill attempt, goes too much. Sugar on that one, or mustard, sugar, mustard, whatever, and
they're both awesome.
Allie Newman with her second serve the set. There's the dig by #8, Morelli. Nice block there again by Deacon Poot with a couple of good blocks. Set by Militic. O'Connor with the kill. Another point for the Hawks.
Back-to-back kills for Devin O'Connor, and finding the seam and putting that one down. The first major kill in this game.
And Allie Newman up to the line once more and puts it into the net. Falcons good back serve. It is 2 serving 3 with #1, Lindsay Wilcox, coming to the line. Dara back on court as the libero for the Hawks. That's put up by Coleman, set. O'Connor puts it over. And a little miscommunication there by Elisa Couch. Could not get that, make any contact on that second touch.
That was a weird play there. O'Connor, the ball's off the net. She more or less just puts it in a strategic spot, and she gets a point. So now she's in the 175-point mark on the season. Devin O'Connor.
Militic with the serve, that's set. A little quick there, blocked again by Elizabeth Deacon Poot this time.
Big block there from that front wall with Golding, O'Connor, and Deacon. Ooh, and it only gets better when Newman is up there.
Here's Militic with a third serve in a row. Puts it up, nice dive for the dig. And that one's gonna go, that point is gonna go to Humber, and that's a 4-touch violation.
Absolutely, this team, as we mentioned, the #1 serving team in terms of aces. They, as a team, averaging 3.35 aces per game, per set, excuse me. So a dangerous serving team.
That one goes out of bounds. And the Hawks give up serve. Falcons pull within 3. With number 13, Lisa Couch, coming up to the line for her next serve. Nice dig there, set by Golding. Oh, and number 10, Brianna Golding could not put that over the net. No block there for the Falcons, but they're up. Now they've pulled within 2. Couch with the next serve goes out of bounds.
Fanshawe, also not a team to sneeze at when it comes from the service line. They average about 2 aces per set, but they do incur a lot of unforced errors. They are 6th in the league in service errors with 136.
A nice block there by Deacon Poot, and there's a point there that's going to go to Humber, and that is a double touch by the Falcons. So another point there for the Hawks, and Devin O'Connor taking the line one more time.
They are also 10th in the league in ball handling errors, and there we saw another one.
It almost looked like a push, but here comes Golding with the kill attempt. Over there, and Deacon Poot gets that kill on the far side of the inbound area.
And that's a party ball right there, straight over front row. You gotta love those ones when they come over.
Here's number 12, Golding again with a serve. Number 2, Woodhouse. Now, and McCormick gets the kill on that play.
McCormick seems to be the primary scorer for this team so far. She's had a lot of success with those cross-court shots.
And here comes in the serve here, this time by Sofia da Silva, set by Militic. And out of bounds on that kill attempt by Bryn Coleman.
Coleman doesn't quite have the height that some of these other players do. She's only about 5'7", 5'8", and that went a little bit too far, so she's got to stretch.
Da Silva again with the serve set, just quick there. Oh, beautiful block there by Fanshawe, putting it in a place where neither of the Hawks were, and the Falcons within 2.
And that's a great read from the Falcons right there on that block. Golding wasn't quite high enough for a tip right there, and she's forced to try and put it sideways.
Set by Militic. Golding, another block, but Golding saves it. Another pokey there by Deacon Poot rather, and Humber gets back on serve. Dara goes off, and in comes, and Newman back on the court. Now it is Elizabeth Deacon Poot who got the last point for the Humber Hawks, putting up the serve. Woodhouse, oh, beautiful dig, and another even better. And that one drops in on the inbound side. Devin O'Connor with another point.
And that is just 6 deep right there. Deacon Poot coming off the tip with a big dig on a nasty cross-court shot. And then O'Connor topping that with a pipe ball of her own.
Deacon Poot taken by Morelli. Morelli again this time. And O'Connor could not dig that one out of the ground. Point to the Falcons. Deacon Poot going off, and libero Ashley Dara gets back on the floor.
And they have that front line that they love with Newman, Golding, and their setter, Militic.
Morelli with the serve. Nice play by Coleman. Newman pokes it over. And a free ball given up there by the Falcons. Dara to Militic to Golding, and Golding gets the kill.
And that is just all day for Golding. If she stays front row, which she will rotate out of, unfortunately, but she's got the size advantage. Lindsay Wilcox, only 5'6". She's got no shot at blocking Golding on the line.
Golding with the serve. There's the set. Pokey. Dara saves that one. Oh, and Militic elects not the set and takes the point herself.
Absolutely going up there with the bare paws and throwing it down.
And here comes, and again, another good run of services by the Hawks. And Dara couldn't get that dig on that play there. The Hawks give up serve, and the Falcons pull within 4.
The Falcons keeping it closer this time within 4 points. We saw that last set run away from them, but if they can hang around and get another run like they did last set, they do have an opportunity to steal one from Humber.
McCormick with the serve, set by Militic. Newman gets the kill.
That's just an incredible shot right there. She is swinging with her right arm, and she manages to cut it to the 4 spot. And there we see Dara just a little flat-footed. Timeout called by Champello.
But on that last replay, I could just say as well, too, that Fanshawe perfectly scouted that play, put it in the place where Dara had to dive for it. When Dara doesn't have to dive, she is amazing at that, just getting the digs. But in that point, that was just great. That was just great sight there by the Fanshawe Falcons on that play.
Absolutely, absolutely, Lex. So we're just going to listen in on Champello here.
Off speed through the middle of a block, scores in the backboard. These are simple things that you guys change, and that scoreboard looks a lot different. Okay? You want to be pissed off at me because I'm being honest with you? Be pissed off at me. But be more pissed off at yourselves and go fucking play the game.
And there's that head coach Champello. Yeah.
Very animated in his post speech, but he's not right at all. These Falcons are forcing their game and adjusting it to Humber as opposed to playing their own. And we'll see if they can make any adjustments.
And that's out of bounds on the kill attempt there by the Fanshawe Falcons. And we are going back to the Hawks side for a serve by Bryn Coleman.
Back to serve for the Hawks.
Score table just needs to fix some things, and it looks like we are back underway.
Oh, nice pokey there by number 5, but it is going to be a net violation by the Hawks. And that's going to result in a point there for the Falcons. They get back on serve. Going to look what happened in that last play. That was a couple of plays ago, but here comes that one. Just goes off of Dara and goes out of bounds. But that was a great serve by number 5, Darian Gropp. Just with a lot of power on that serve.
Absolutely, and coming out of that timeout, these ladies looking revitalized. They've now made it 4, but an unforced service error right there. Again, the Fanshawe Falcons are 6th in the league with those, so that's going to kill a little bit of momentum.
Allie Newman back up to the line. There's the set. Little pokey, saved by Golding, but and that falls in on the Humber side. Golding just could not get that 3rd touch there and send it back and keep it in play.
And we've seen a number of tips for the Fanshawe Falcons actually score sets that are too tight. And you think Humber, when seeing the Falcons players goes up with that one hand, they would back off and play the easy ball.
Set there. O'Connor with the kill attempt. Nice dig by Med. Here's the set and a block there, this time by Deacon Poop and Militic. But unfortunately for the Hawks, that's going to be a Fanshawe point.
A few unforced errors of their own. It's now 3 points to a tie.
Hunter Med with her 3rd service of this particular round. Oh, and a block there, but kept alive by Humber. And the set there, poked over. Set by Militic again. O'Connor, nice rally going on. Another big block. That one's going to go over to the Humber side, but over the line was number 8. Over to Megan Morelli. She dove for that last dig, but went way too over the line on that point, according to the referee.
Absolutely, and Champello and his teammates not happy about that, especially when that was such a great dig coming in there from Megan.
And here's Gabby Militic from Windsor, Ontario, taking the serve, putting it over. Dig by the libero, set, blocked by Deacon Putin Gold and Devin O'Connor, rather. Another point for the Hawks. They've extended again, back to 5 points.
Absolutely, but it can change, and just like that wall right there, when these Fanshawe players have to hit over it, sometimes you miscalculate.
Militic with another serve, putting it over and in on the line. None of the Falcons thought that was going to stay, but it did.
The number 1 team in aces within the OCAA.
Militic again. That one's not going to go over the net. So the Falcons regain back serve. They're within 5 points. Still a close set as Elisa Couch gets back to the line.
No substitutions yet for Chris Wilkins. We saw them late in the game, but none so far.
O'Connor puts it over. Nice dig. Here's the set. Quick. Dara with a nice save there. Free ball to Fanshawe. There's the set. Number 8 is blocked, but it's still in play. 8 puts it up again. Militic with the set. Here's O'Connor, and that one goes off of the out of bounds antenna on that net there. And here is another point for the Fanshawe Falcons, who pulled within 4.
Battle of the powers in that one. Megan versus O'Connor.
There's the set. Golding pokes it over, and that is
a line violation.
Line violation, exactly.
See some of these sets, and we're seeing this from both Militic and the Fanshawe Falcons. Some of these sets are just a bit too tight when the players are forced to go up with that hand for a tip or a poke.
Couch could not put it over the net, and it ends up hitting the head of Renee McCormick in the middle there. That point's got to hurt, not just physically, but also mentally there for the Falcons.
Absolutely. Another timeout called by Sean Pello, and we already know what he's going to say. It's the same thing that he said in that last timeout. Close your blocks, get your serves over, and stop giving them the game. But they keep doing that. Whenever these Falcons manage to roll a few points, get a few points up on the board through hits, they always throw away that momentum with unforced errors.
And we're going to look at the Humber College team, and we'll look at the stats that they amassed in the past, or in the first set. As I mentioned earlier, they had their percentage of 357 was 12 was a result of 12 kills out of 28 attempts. But as we can hear on your screens, 124 wins and counting. Humber with 124 consecutive OCAA wins in the regular season and the playoffs.
Absolutely, and they'll likely close that out with a 16-17-0 record and extend that lead. We mentioned all this before. Allie Newman, 4th all-time. She needs 20 more blocks in order to advance to the 3rd. Chris Wilkins, of course, chasing his brother Mike Wilkins for 2nd all-time in wins. And, of course, the big one right there, 25-1 all-time versus the Fanshawe Falcons.
And as we head back to game action, it is Devin O'Connor with the serve, putting it over. Nice dig there. Here comes the big kill. Militic tried to handle that one. Couldn't do it. And it goes out of bounds.
And cooling, 6 points a set.
And also on that last play, Militic was charged for the push on that play. So it is a Fanshawe point.
Now here's where Fanshawe has problems with unforced errors when they close the gap. Let's see if they can ride the momentum.
Madeline Shantz puts it in and over, but out.
And we just talked about that. Those unforced errors, they get a point, they give it right back.
And that's getting a little bit dangerous here in the second set, since now the score is 21-17 for the Hawks, and they're 4 points away from taking this second set. Elizabeth Deacon-Poot puts it up. There's the set, number 5, Darian Grupp with the kill, but nice play by Deacon-Poot. And Coleman is able to get that point on that play.
Coleman, great play there. She's off the net, swinging right-handed, and she gets the tool.
Deacon-Poot one more time with the serve. Nice dig there by Ripley Woodhouse. But it's another point there for Humber, 23-17 now.
2 points back-to-back, and this set is looking grim for the Falcons. Another tough serve coming in from Deacon-Poot.
Puts it up and over. That one's out of bounds. point for the Falcons.
And now the Falcons have an opportunity. If they can get Cooling going with this spin serve, then they can definitely roll a few up on the board here.
There's Megan Morelli going to be taking the serve. She's from London, Ontario. Ooh, big power, but could not get enough height.
And that's the risk with that spin serve right there. A very high percentage of that going into the net. And with the past 2-3 consecutive points, like, the Falcons have given it right back on unforced errors.
There's the set. Nice block there by Newman, and it drops in on the Falcons side. And that is the end of the second set. 25-18 for the Hawks, and the Hawks go up 2-0. And as we switch sides here, Humber's back onto the floor again. According and on your cameras, Humber will be starting from the left, serving to the right, and for Falcons going to be going from the right to the left on your camera. And just at the end of the second set, 2 sets for Humber, Fanshawe 0. And welcome back again to the Hawks Nest here at Humber College North Campus. The Humber Hawks leading this match 2-0. And a couple of key stats that we'd like to talk about over here is the defensive game by Humber. They had 4 blocks in both in both the first and the second set, and that's been translating into more points, obviously, for the Hawks.
Absolutely, and they've been out-blocking the Fanshawe Falcons as well, primarily due to that wall of just 5'11", 6-foot ladies with Newman and Golding. But a good start for the Fanshawe Falcons there.
That's right. There was a little bit of a touch gone awry there between Golding and Allie Newman, but Allie Newman looks like she's doing okay. And that last serve there by number 3, Renee McCormick, goes off the net and out of bounds.
Already we're seeing another unforced error from the Falcons, and we heard head coach Chris Wilkins talking about how we got to make them take steps. We got to serve to those corners, and we got to change the direction, and the game is flowing.
There's the set there. There's, big kill there by number 8, Megan Morelli, but it's still in play as Humber keeps it in. Here's Morelli again. Golding, another nice dig. There's the second touch there. Oh, that's the second touch, and O'Connor puts it in.
Back left corner, and Golding with 2 big digs on the left-hand side. That is some defense right there. She can do it all.
And just a great rally there on both sides. And as we go back to play, Morelli with the pokey over. Here is the set. O'Connor with a soft touch there, and that's a point for Humber.
Absolutely, and O'Connor, just that reach and that jump that she's got, that ball going way out left, but she manages to keep it in, and that is some back-to-back action right there.
Newman put up the serve. Here's number 5 with the set. Kept alive, but that's a point and a 4-touch on Humber.
And they have been doing an excellent job containing Morelli on the left-hand side now. She's got 2 more rotations in the front row.
O'Connor is hit by Militic. O'Connor puts it up, and that one is nicely saved by the Falcons. Free ball now by the Hawks. Set up by Militic. Deacon Poot with the kill, as that ball goes into the bench of the Falcons. Back on serve are the Hawks, and here is Gabby Militic.
Back row setter means 3 swingers for the Hawks.
And here's a little pokey there by number 7. Put up and over by number 13. And here's the set, and Golding gets blocked by Megan Morelli, but that one goes out of bounds instead. A little bit of tough luck there for Morelli as she got a good block.
Golding on that right side, just going line. She towers over her blocker.
Militic puts up the serve. That is Ripley Woodhouse, the libero, couldn't handle that one.
Second year out of London, Ontario, shanking that one.
Believe it or not. Militic, one more time. Dug by number 8, set by number 5, and Morelli puts it up and in. And that's a Humber. Humber does not get the point on that one. Could not keep that one alive. Falcons with the point.
And Morelli leading the offensive charge, but she is now in the back row, so she is going to need her teammates to step up here.
That one's a good serve, and good dig by Dara. Here is Golding, and she gets the kill.
And that is a prime matchup for Humber. Golding just towering over Harley Jane Laura, number 7 for the Falcons, Hunter Med. So that is going to be a matchup those Falcons really want to make sure they have some coverage on.
Here's Devin O'Connor with the serve. There's the dig, a set, free ball. Golding, Militic. Golding actually with that kill attempt, but here's number 1, blocked again, this time by Deacon Poot.
That was Wilcox, and she as well, a very small player at 5'6". So Golding, they go back to her again.
Devin O'Connor and her 3rd serve of this particular service round. Set by number 5, a little bit over, and it is a net touch by number 7, Hunter Med, and another point for the Falcons. It is now 3 serving, 8th rather, serving 3.
They're actually going to call that a jump ball. They say both teams made illegal contact with the net, so Humber's actually going to play that one again.
Ah, okay. There's the dig. Number 1 puts it on, and that's in. Nice play there by Lindsay Wilcox of the Falcons.
That's what they need to do. Go for those deep corners right there. Wilcox gets up. She can't throw it down on the attack line, but she can certainly pick her corners.
Here is Elisa Couch up to the line, putting it in. Almost a little push there by number 11, and Golding could not handle it. Looks like a little miscommunication there between Militic and Brianna Golding. And there's having a little discussion on that one between them, but it's a Falcons point. They've pulled it in 3. Couch with the serve.
That's a great serve.
And that's Coleman with the set. And Coleman again with the kill attempt. Here is Wilcox putting it up. Dara's gonna have to set that one. And O'Connor putting it over. Oh, and a set there by Darian Gropp. Nobody could get to that one. A little miscommunication on both sides here, but Fanshawe gives up the point on that miscommunication.
And that's unfortunate if you're Fanshawe head coach Sean Pello. Can't be happy about that. You play such a great rally just to throw it away to a miscommunication on your own end.
Elizabeth Deacon-Poot puts up the serve. There's the dig. And a kill attempt there by McCormick. McCormick gets that one. Falcons keeping it close. They're only 3 points behind the Humber Hawks. And here is Hunter Med.
Good serve. They're not giving away too many to start. Oh, the Newman.
Allie Newman does it again. And I believe you can agree with me. She does it all. Offense, defense, just a great all-around player.
Absolutely. She's a team leader in every single category from blocks to service.
Nice play there by Newman to keep it alive and put the pressure on the Falcons. Another block there, and that is going to go to Humber. Looks like it was a lift. It's a lift violation on the Falcons on that last play.
Tough call against the Falcons. They can't quite beat that wall, especially when they have 3 prolific blockers up at the front. So going to be a tough offensive possession coming up.
Oh, and Allie Newman could not put that over to the Falcons side.
And she's laughing that one off, just missing the ball a little bit there, a little bit too antsy. So the Falcons getting a gift there. But that lead slowly and slowly getting bigger.
There's the set. Allie Newman out of bounds.
And another tough shot right there, going line. That one just outside. So Newman with back-to-back errors.
Actually, let's change that one. That point actually went to Humber. And now it is Bryn Coleman going up to the serve. A little discussion on what happened on that play. We'll figure that one out for you a little bit later, but it is still a Humber point. They're up by 5, and Bryn Coleman set by Hawkins, and Falcons get the point on that play.
And a nice fast play right there, going to the right side. That X is working phenomenally for the Fanshawe Falcons. That time they run it with McCormick.
McCormick, who's on serve. O'Connor with the dig, and Allie Newman gets blocked there by the wall of the Falcons up by the net. Falcons now within 3. And number 3, Renee McCormick up to the line one more time, puts it up and out of bounds.
And hasn't that been the story of the game, Legs? Just when the Falcons get some momentum, they throw it away with a missed serve. We've seen time and time again.
Exactly, and so there's a couple of substitutions on the floor. Deacon Poot comes in for Dara as Allie Newman puts up the serve. Oh, and that little kill attempt there by Megan Morelli. She couldn't get a handle on that ball. Humber point again. Allie Newman. There's the set. Morelli, save, nice play there. Morelli gets blocked again. Set again, Morelli again, putting it over. And now Coleman, Militic, Golding. Again, another great rally going on here, Morelli. And she gets the point as that one just out of Devin O'Connor's reach.
Sigh of relief for the Falcons. They got their top hitter back in the front row, but they need to stay on pace and keep her in the front row, and they do that by not giving away points on the service.
Coleman, Molitic, and Deacon Pooh tried to poke it over, but another nice block there by the Fanshawe Falcons. They're making it close. They're only within 3 now.
Now let's see if they can just keep the ball in play.
Darian Gropp. O'Connor takes the dig. There's Militic with the set. O'Connor again. That one's dug out by number 1, Lindsay Wilcox. Morelli gets blocked, and the Humber Hawks take the point.
Ooh, and tough break there. The Hawks catching on that they know where that ball is going, and that's one thing this Fanshawe teams really wish they had, is another really prolific offensive scorer.
And here comes Gabby Militic from Windsor, Ontario with the serve. That was good by Wilcox. It's poked over, and the Falcons get the point.
Great save there. It was a bunch of one-handed pokes and dumps there, but they managed to get that one going.
And up to the line is Megan Morelli for the Fanshawe Falcons. 12 serving 15. Morelli puts it over. Nice play by Coleman. And Devin O'Connor gets blocked, but saved there by number 1, but it's going to be going to the... But it looks like it's a net violation.
Another line violation, yep.
And by the Falcons. Hawks pulling away again, another 4-point lead. And here is Devin O'Connor again, one more time with another serve. A little discussion there between the referee and the head coach of the Fanshawe Falcons about that last play. Set. And that's a double touch charge too.
There's been a lot of unforced errors and calls going against the Falcons. Very frustrating when the whistle isn't going your way.
O'Connor again, nice dig there by number 1. Here's number 7 with the kill attempt, but O'Connor gets that one. It's set there by Golding, and Golding puts it out of bounds rather. And it is going to be back to the Falcon side for the serve.
Absolutely, couldn't quite make it a 2-point swing there, but the Hawks are perfectly fine giving point for point because they got themselves a 4-point lead.
Katz puts it up. There's the set by Militic. Golding with the kill attempt, and that is a Humber point, as there was a net violation or a line violation there on the side of the Fanshawe Falcons.
I don't know about that one. That one was tight, but the Falcons are just getting hammered with the calls.
And sometimes that's just the way it goes. When you have a team as strong as the Hawks, they get the benefit of the doubt sometimes. That one did not need the benefit of the doubt.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
That one goes out of bounds. Here is Hunter Med at the line. Dug by O'Connor, set by Militic. Allie Newman with the nice kill again.
Newman back in the front row, and she makes a statement, and that's something that this Humber team is so strong about, is establishing the presence of their middles. You really know when they're up there.
Golding with the serve. Oh, and Ripley can't believe that one because, yeah, she tried to dig that one right out of the ground. Great serve there by Golding.
Substitution coming in for the Falcons. Madeline Shant is going to come in.
I should also mention that Allie Newman has the team lead in kills with 8, along with Megan Morelli on the Fanshawe Falcons. Both of them have 8 kills, so yeah, they've been having some pretty good offensive games so far.
Absolutely, and they are now 5 points away from advancing to 16-0.
Nice quick there by the Fanshawe Falcons, number 9, Madeline Shantz, setting up for that kill, and the Falcons will take the point on that one. Here is Lindsay Wilcox with the next serve. Dug out there by number 11, and that one, number 8, puts it up. Number 8, Megan Morelli.
And she has got bounce legs. She can fly up there, and she puts that down cross court. But the Humber Hawks not phased. They have 3 swings, a backcourt setter. Let's see what they do here.
Wilcox again with the serve. Coleman with that for that dig. The set went awry there, and it's a net violation by the Hawks.
And Coleman taking that one low with her hands. Didn't get a violation call, but ultimately just too low to run anything.
Here's Lindsay Wilcox again. This is, I believe, her 4th serve in a row as the Fanshawe Falcons are now within 3. Darrow with the dig. O'Connor and Coleman putting it up and out of bounds. Falcons now within 2.
Now within 2, and now a timeout called by Chris Wilkins, and hopefully we can listen in on what they're talking about. 2018, and the Falcons keeping this roll going, and they have not thrown it away. 2 points now, the smallest lead of the set for Humber.
And it's interesting. It's interesting to note that that this is one of the few times over the season that the Hawks actually have had to call a timeout.
The middles are hitting deep corners. We're bunching way in.
Dara, Newman, Coleman, O'Connor, and then of course substitutions coming in. Celine Blanchette and number 8. Julia Watson will make up the 6 for the Humber Hawks.
And we'll see now if that timeout called by head coach Chris Wilkins of the Humber Hawks will shift momentum away from the Falcons and back into Humber's favor as Wilcox coming in with the serve. There's the Coleman with the dig, Ali Newman with the kill attempt, and Morelli gets the kill. Just out of Devin O'Connor's reach.
And now you see Chris Wilkins bringing his starters back in. Golding and his starting setter, Militic. They need an answer.
And on that last play, just seeing how that perfectly placed spike there by the Fanshawe Falcons as they are now just 1 point behind. Wilcox. Devin O'Connor, nice dig. Here's Ali Newman, couldn't poke it over, and it's a tie game.
Tie game, 2020. The Hawks have only dropped 2 sets this entire season, and Fanshawe is looking to make it 3.
Wilcox trying to serve for the lead. O'Connor, Militic, Coleman, and she couldn't put it over the top of the net, and the Falcons have lead here in the 3rd set.
And we've seen this throughout this entire game, Lex. It's just that the Falcons would always throw some sort of unforced error in and around this time.
O'Connor, nice save there by Golding, and puts it over, but ultimately out of bounds, and it's a 2-point lead now for the Falcons.
Chris Wilkins will call another timeout, and the Falcons riding this momentum, and they're going to get some time to talk things over, and they are finally starting to play their game that Sean Pello wants them to play.
As you can see as well, too, earlier in the first couple of sets, the looks on the faces of the Falcons, they were frustrated, they were kind of disappointed in themselves. Now they see that they're playing a little looser, a little bit more smiles on their faces.
Absolutely. Once you get that first lead, you start to realize, wow, we can actually hang with these girls. We can actually play with them. We can actually beat them. And that's the kind of confidence that the Falcons need.
And let's listen into Coach Wilkins and what he has to say to his team.
Right? Change it up. Let's make sure we know what we're about right now, right? Let's stay inside, do what we're supposed to.
And the Humber Hawks ladies take the floor one more time. Sean Pello still with their team. With his team, just giving them some last second advice here as they've got the lead and momentum. So Laura Wilcox has been having a great service round in this set. I believe this is about 8 or 9 serves in a row that she's been able to bring some points home for her team.
And correction, the Humber Hawks have given up 3 sets, so this will be the 4th they give up if they lose.
Oh, nice save there by O'Connor. It's kept alive, and it drops in.
That is a momentum killer right there. That was an easy one to give away. The Hawks catching a gift from God with that one.
And here comes Bryn Coleman to the line, trying to get that tie. Ripley gets that one. Blocked there by the Hawks and Newman and Gold. I'm sorry, that was Newman and O'Connor setting up the wall.
Now we're gonna see what these Falcons are made of. They had the momentum, it's gone. It's a new game, 1-3.
Coleman dug by Wilcox. There's number 9, and Morelli gets the point on that kill.
What a shot from Morelli. She was almost at the green line, but she went for it. She threw that one down, and she gets the lucky bounce off of the defender's hands. It's now 2 points until the Falcons can claim the first set for themselves.
There's the set by Militic. A little bit of miscommunication, but it's a nice save there by Wilcox. Dara gets the dig. Militic pokes it over. Wilcox gets the point on that kill.
And what a go-ahead play from Lindsay Wilcox, just going up with the 2-ball right there.
And now Renee McCormick serving for the set. Dara, Militic, O'Connor. Nice play by Wilcox. Set by number 8. Here's number 5, Grupp. And now here comes O'Connor once more. She's blocked, but saved by Dara. Here's Militic. Newman gets the point on the pokey.
And there we go. Now the Hawks need to make up one more to make this a 2-point game for either team to win. The Falcons with a chance. They have the players they need.
And Allie Newman on serve, putting that one up. Morelli pokes it over. Nice play by O'Connor to set by Dara. Or sorry, by Militic. Militic up again.
Oh, and that's gonna get called.
And the Falcons take this set.
The 4th set that Humber has dropped this year. We are now going to a 4th.
And what a close game there. Yeah. What a close set there by Fanshawe and Humber. Fanshawe, one of only, as you mentioned, only 4 teams to take a set on Humber this season.
Absolutely, and nobody has taken 2 sets from this team in a single game. We've got a replay on that one right here. You see the hesitation there from Militic on that set, and she gets called for the lift. And you gotta, just give a round of applause for those Falcons. They built the momentum. They didn't give away any unforced errors in that run, and that's what made the difference. In this game, we've seen them blow it with a serve or a violation, and now they have a set on the board. It is 2-1, and they know that they can play with this team.
And as well, too, I'd like to bring some attention here to some of the stats from that last set that Fanshawe was victorious with. Fanshawe's hit percentage jumped from 191 in the second set to 267, and that's and as well too, if you look as well too with the Humber College kill percentage, 314 in the second set, their hitting percentage that dropped down to 291, and the score definitely shows that, that definitely tells that story.
Absolutely, and got to give some credit to the Falcons defense as well, with 35 digs eclipsing that of Humber, primarily coming in the 3rd set there. They did not let that ball touch the bottom of the floor, and now we're going to see what these 2 teams are made of. It's a new set, it's a new game, the 1st to 25.
One, 3, 5, 8, 13, and 7. Keep it going.
Both teams just getting their lineup straight right there, and you heard Coach Wilkins say, you gotta get it together. Just get your pieces together, play our game, and we're gonna win. And I think that's the correct strategy for this Humber Hawks team. Both teams just in the huddles right now. And we're about to get this 4th set underway. As you mentioned, the Falcons are 1-25 all-time against the Humber Hawks in women's volleyball. So this could be a monumental victory for them.
They do got to take 2 more sets away from the Hawks, and yep, no match so far this season has Humber given up 2 sets in that same match.
It's now a game to 25, and you can expect to see the starting 6 for the Hawks stay in the entire game on this one.
And that's a first serve there by Wilcox, who puts it out of bounds on that first serve. Allie Newman heading back to the line. And here's the serve. That one goes out of bounds off the Allie Newman serve. So now serve comes back to Fanshawe, and number 3, Renee McCormick puts it up. And a nice little pokey there by Gabby Militic.
And Megan Morelli, Lex, has almost more kills than her entire team combined, which is a fascinating stat. She's got 11 after these first 3 sets. She was cooking in that third.
And here is Gabby Militic again with the serve, putting it up there. And Megan Morelli gets blocked on that one, and that's going to be a point for Humber. Militic back up on serve. There's this nice dig there by number 1, Wilcox. That one goes over the net. Set there, and O'Connor with the kill attempt. Ripley gets that one. Poked over by Fanshawe. And another free ball there for Fanshawe, and the kill by Fanshawe.
And the Hawks gave away a free ball right there on Golding's first touch, and the Falcons are managing to steal it right back. Staying around.
There's Darian Gropp with the serve, set by Militic. O'Connor with the kill, but there's a whistle, and it's going to be a Humber point on that one.
Morelli getting single coverage there with O'Connor, and that is no bueno every time. O'Connor will now serve. Golding, Deacon Poot, and Coleman will make up the front 3. And O'Connor playing 6 deep and just a little bit too short to get that dig. Frustrated with herself, it's now 4-3. The Falcons are not letting this get out of 1. Oh, and Morelli throwing it a bit too tall, a bit too high on that one. The spin serve, always a risky gamble, but we are early in the 4th. Morelli now in the backcourt. It'll be interesting to see how her teammates do hitting-wise without her assistance. Deacon Poop to serve.
There's the set. Poked over by number 7. Golding with the kill attempt. Number 5. Gropp takes it with the dig. Wilcox with this, and it's kept alive by Humber. Put over there by O'Connor. Wilcox, O'Connor with the dig. Set by Militic. Newman, and it's in on the line.
Sean Pello not happy there with the controversial pass from Newman off the block. He believes it should have been a lift. Now Deacon Poot will serve again. She's got a great floater going for that back right corner. They go middle. And that's gonna go a little bit far and wide. O'Connor almost getting caught creeping.
Here's Elizabeth Deacon Poot coming up to the line. It's 7 serving 3 for the Hawks. Off the net, but it's dug out there by Wilcox. That was set. Number 7 puts it up, and now it's blocked by Allie Newman, but goes out of bounds. Point for the Fanshawe Falcons. Hunter Med with the responsible for that point. Alyssa Couch putting it up. Set by Militic. Here comes Coleman. Poked over again by Allie Newman. Wilcox out of bounds.
And even though that went out, I really like how the Falcons are playing. They are staying aggressive. They are going up there and they are swinging at the ball, but they got to be careful because they don't let this one get away from them. It's now 8-4, and a few points here could really put Humber in prime position.
Dug there by the libero, gets kept alive. That is a 3rd touch, and it's not going to go over to the, it's not going to go Fanshawe's way.
Now, if you're Sean Pello, what do? Your team is down by 5, and if the Humber Hawks get rolling, there isn't a team in the country that can stop them.
Golding puts that serve out of bounds, and the Falcons pull within 4. There's Hunter Med at the line. Ducked by O'Connor. Militic puts that one, and Coleman puts it over. Now it's set. Little poke there. Darrow with a nice save on that dig. Set by number 5, Grupp. Pokey by number 1, Wilcox, but it is going to be a line violation by the Humber Hawks, and Wilkins does not believe it.
The girl came underneath the net. How
Okay,
are we on that?
so first of all, I got no, that's totally my seconds call. All I have is your player. So I'll call her over and see if there's interference. Contact,
Can you call her?
no, I know, but listen. Contact on the net is not interference unless it's.
And yeah, as you can see, Wilcox, Ali Newman not agreeing with that call as the referee just explaining what he saw. But now it is going to be Fanshawe ball, Fanshawe serve. Putting that one up. Coleman going for the kill. Ripley with the nice dig. Number 1 puts it over. Nice dive there by O'Connor, and Golding with another kill. That's gonna go out of bounds off of the Fanshawe player, and it is a point for Humber.
Absolutely, and they love Golding at that right side, going up against her opponent. She's got a massive advantage height-wise, and when she gets that approach going, she can get up there. And now it's a 4-point lead. This is where Humber really wants to put the pedal to the metal and push forward.
Ooh, Coleman's serve goes off the net, and it fools everybody on the Falcons side, and that's a point for Humber.
At least it shows that they're hustling for it, Lex. They are hustling for it.
And Bryn Coleman puts it up. Morelli with the dig. Here's Wilcox. Dara with the dig. Militic with the set. O'Connor with the power, but it is still alive. Falcons put it out of bounds. No, it is not. It is not a Humber point there. It is a Fanshawe point.
Going to be another violation against the Hawks, but they've certainly got the benefit of the whistle throughout the most of this game. So it's good to see Fanshawe getting some calls as well. What a dump!
Nice play there by Militic, just fooling the Fanshawe Falcons. Looked like she was going to go for the set, but she just dumps it and pokes it over.
Absolutely. Setters, sometimes they want to score too.
Ali Newman with the serve. Here's the dig by Wilcox. That's the set, and Morelli does not get the point on that one. No kill. No, hold on. Nope. That's referee says my bad. It is that was in, and it is a Fanshawe point.
Fanshawe staying within 4, and we saw that in the last set. Officials going again. You see Sean Pello signaling for a position, and they're going straight at O'Connor.
O'Connor puts it up and over, but here's the set. Number 13. 3 touches there. O'Connor had to put it over. Nice play there. Dara, with a save, and it's going to go set by Militic. Poked over by Deacon Poot. Here's the set. Poked over again by Fanshawe. Militic's going to go for it. It goes out of bounds.
Militic this time going for a swing. We had a sequence there of a little bit low sets and a lot of tips there. Trying to take matters into her own hands. It's now a 3-point lead, approaching that halfway mark.
O'Connor couldn't handle that dig as it goes out of bounds.
Absolutely. Now the Hawks, you can see the concern on their face, 12-10, and they are losing their rhythm here.
O'Connor, serve goes to her again. Now O'Connor pokes it over. A nice dig there by number 8, Morelli. Libero Ashley Dara takes it. Devin O'Connor again, nice block. And kept alive again by Fanshawe. O'Connor poked over by Deacon Poot. But Fanshawe's got a rhythm going. Golding putting it over, and that one goes.
And some offensive struggles from Humber. They're targeting O'Connor on the serve, and she can't seem to put it away. Then Deacon Poot, she can't time her hit, and then leave it to Morelli to throw it down.
And the Falcons now within one. Coleman, Militic, O'Connor. That one will be a Humber point this time.
Oh, and O'Connor just squeaks that one through, and Sean Pello's talking about her crossing the line right there, and that was a tight play. We'll see it right here again, possibly crossing the line.
Here's Gabby Militic with the serve. Hawks up by 2. Puts that up. Dug by Wilcox. Here is Morelli. Couldn't put that one over the net. And Humber takes a 3-point lead.
Absolutely. It seems that both teams are riding one another's mistakes right now. And the Falcons are hanging around.
Here is Militic one more time. Wilcox set by Gropp. That one drops in. Great kill by the Fanshawe Falcons. And I believe that was, and Darian Gropp is up at the line. 14-12 for Humber now. Set by Militic. Here is Golding, blocked.
And that will hit the antenna.
And that is going to, and that's another point there. The Falcons pull within 1. So that was an out of bounds on that dig, on that kill. And that one drops in on the far side. It's a tie game.
Absolutely, and you start to see the hesitation from Humber. They're still all smiles on the court, but you see that the confidence in their passing, in their hitting, is slowly starting to seep away.
Here's O'Connor with the kill. That one is on the line. That one is in, and Humber will take the lead once more. Here's Devin O'Connor from Milton, Ontario. Nice dig there by Ripley Woodhouse. Darrow with a nice dive. O'Connor puts it over. Back again, free ball for Humber. Set by Dara. Here comes Golding. Dug out by Gropp. And it's set back by Militic. Or sorry, that was Coleman. And number 7, Hunter Med, just could not have the handle on that ball.
Med couldn't quite get her timing right, but you got to give it up for this defense from the Falcons. They are not letting anything hit the ground. They are showing grit, and they're eating some floor right now.
Here's the set. And Morelli puts it up. Militic with the dig, set by Golding, and O'Connor puts it up and over. Nice play there. Number 7 gets the kill. Hunter Med, as O'Connor could not handle that one.
Both teams offensively are going at one another, and the Falcons have really found their rhythm as opposed to the first 2 sets. They are rolling right now, but their key hitter now serving.
Dara with a nice dig. Set by Militic. Here comes Golding, and she'll take momentum back for the Hawks.
This matchup, we've alluded to it all game, but Lindsay Wilcox at 5'6" cannot stop Golding on the right-hand side. And if you're the Hawks, you want Deacon Poot serving the entire game, because this is the matchup you want.
Deacon Poot puts it up and over. Wilcox to Gropp. And Hunter Med could not put that one over the net. Point for Humber.
And look for them to go back at Golding Lex, and timeout called by Sampello. Right move, he sees the mismatch at the front, and he's gonna draw something up so that his team can respond.
As you see on that last replay there, nice play, nice chance of block there by Allie Newman and number 11, Bryn Coleman, but that last one went off the net, and Humber gets the point on that one.
Absolutely. The one thing you can't do in this sport is force the situation. When you got a low pass and a low set, it's difficult to go out to the middle or to the right side. That's why you see your left side, your power, take the bulk of the hitting.
All right, and this is Coach Wilkins.
Watch what's going on. Be engaged, right? Be involved. Be ready for that ball, right? Let's go, work.
Hawks got 3, 2, 3, 4.
And as Coach Wilkins said over there, he said, work. Work, 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 just like Rhiannon Drake would sing about.
And I love the positivity from Coach Wilkins, too. Not to compare apples to oranges, but I look at Sean Pello, and I seem very serious. I seem very tense. Then I look at Wilkins, and he's always upbeat. He's always positive. You'll play our game. We're doing great. And I think that's something that makes him such a phenomenal coach.
And we're back underway here as a nice ace there by Elizabeth Deacon-Poot. Number 1, Lindsay Wilcox could not handle that big.
This is definitely the lineup they want. 3 hitters, great blockers up front, and some fantastic matchups.
Deacon-Poot again. This time Wilcox handles it. Here is Morelli who puts it all the way out of bounds.
Morelli, and this is a problem that the Falcons are going to have to get over right now, is their star hitter is as far away from the front court as she's going to get.
And here's Elizabeth Deacon-Poot again, 3rd serve. And Wilcox couldn't handle that one. Ripley and Med puts it over. And that's the big block there by...
Oh, and they're gonna call that it is a no touch, and that is short. And the officials will go over that again, but it looked like Golding with the tool. And immediately you can see Coach Wilkins upset about that one. We got a replay right here. She goes up. The initial call, point for Humber. And it will stand that it will be awarded to the Falcons. Tough call there, Lex.
Yeah, it was, and I think it was the right call as well, too, from my vantage point. Fanshawe did get that point. O'Connor with the dig. Militic, Golding. That one, no argument there. That's a Humber point.
Absolutely, they go right back to her. That one controversial, but that one, like you said, no way that is a point for Humber, but they lose Golding in the front now.
Ripley puts it over. Nice dig there by Coleman. Allie Newman with that kill as that one goes out of bounds off the Falcons.
Great recovery. That was a tricky play right there. He was thinking about letting it go out, but they kept it. They had confidence in their offensive ability. They gave it to Newman, and she gets her first kill in a while.
That one goes out of bounds on that serve by Brianna Golding, and the Falcons have been in this situation earlier. They were down for quite a bit. 3 points away from victory are the Hawks at the moment, but as we saw in the last set, they could run off a good run of serves.
Absolutely, especially off the last one where we saw them do it. They just can't miss any serves. They're about to get Morelli back in the front court. This is where they really need to punch it home.
Set. Nice quick there, and Allie Newman couldn't keep that ball in bounds. Point again for the Falcons. They're within 4. Pressure's on, even though they are only down by 4. Humber's 3 points away from victory as Madeline Shantz putting it up again. Had to kneel down for that one, did O'Connor, but Golding could have let that one go out of bounds. Nice block there by both teams. It still kept alive. Here is Coleman. Nice dive on that dig by the Falcons. Nice block again this time, and it is going to be a...
Oh, but another call going to go against the Hawks. Wilkins very unhappy with that one.
Not to mention Gabby Militic, very unhappy. She does not know what that's about, and there's a yellow card on the floor going to Humber, and it looked like it might be going against Gabby Militic, that yellow card, for arguing with the referee at that time. And you can see the frustration starting to set in a little bit here. The mind games that are being heard, the mind game of volleyball is the big thing. Shantz puts up that one. O'Connor, Libero Dara puts it up, and but Coleman could not put that one over the net. And the Falcons within 2, timeout on the floor. This timeout called by Humber.
Some controversial calls not going in the favor of the Hawks, and now the Falcons making this a set. And here we go on that last play right there, just Coleman too far off the net, off of that first pass. You know, it always starts with the pass. When your serve receive is as good as Humber's, you can make anything happen, but that time it just didn't go. So 22-20, the Falcons now threaten to be the first team to take 2 sets from the Hawks.
as he
Get
gets.
going with her. So if she decides to deliver a ball, we got to be prepared for one-on-one on the pitch. Okay? Take as much of her angle away as we can, right? And then defend the shit out of it after. They're not hitting sharp down, right? So let's make sure that we stay a little bit on the outside in the backcourt defense. Not right on the sideline unless we can hitting that line, but she won't be back there.
No ball,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
And we're gonna go and look at that last play on the replay. A little bit controversy there, resulting in Gabby Militic getting the yellow card.
Got to give it up to the Falcons. So some phenomenal defense right there. Here we go.
Militic with the set. Set over and out of bounds off of the Falcons, and the Hawks are 2 points away from taking this one.
And Coach Wilkins taunting the referee, complaining about that last call. Coach Wilkins himself getting very close to receiving a card.
Bryn Coleman puts up the serve. Here is Gropp, and she kills that one, and that one is in. So the Falcons get a point.
Now Humber, they do have 2 points to give before this is a tie ball game. They have 2 of their most prolific hitters up front with Newman and O'Connor.
Here's Wilcox. Dara. Militic. O'Connor blocked. Nice dig by Dara. And Coleman's gonna put it over for a free ball. Here comes the Falcons, blocked again by Newman. Kept alive by Fanshawe, and it's still alive.
They're not letting it hit the ground, Lex.
2, and that one goes off, and Allie Newman.
And the Falcons playing scrappy, gritty ball. They're saddling up, and they are just digging everything that Humber has to do with them. But then the tips and the fists just not organized at all, and that's going to go out. So now the Falcons will call a timeout, and it is game, set, match point for Humber.
An intense couple of sets here. 3rd and 4th set so far. Amazing action between these 2 teams. The mind games between the 2 teams that are being played right now. And you can see earlier on, 1st and 2nd set, Fanshawe looked dejected. They looked like they couldn't handle things. But now it looks like Humber is just trying to keep their heads above water at the moment. And the teams back and assemble back on the floor. And we're gonna throw it to a replay on your screen of what happened in the previous play. Allie Newman.
But the grit and just the effort there as Fanshawe tries to stay in this game.
And Morelli keeps it alive for her team as she gets the kill.
24-22, Lex. It's anybody's game. Don't count Fanshawe out yet. They have their best hitter in the front court.
And you can see the Fanshawe Falcons, the bench players just, you know, they're looking happy right now.
Absolutely. Fanshawe, they just got to play the way that they're playing right now. And I'll tell you, Lex, nobody thought the Falcons were going to give the number 2 team in the country this kind of trouble. The last time these guys met in November, we covered this at the beginning, they won 3-0 against Fanshawe, and now they are threatening to take this to a 5th and final set. And this last replay right here, just showing the resilience. These Falcons will not go away.
And remember, the Hawks only have a 2-point lead at the moment. However, they are on match point. So Fanshawe, who will be on serve,
absolutely,
they will not. They can't make any mistakes, at least for the next 2 points.
It'll be interesting to see what Militic decides to do. The obvious choice, go to Devin O'Connor, but I actually think that the Falcons will be expecting that, and they have had a lot of success getting touches on her hits. So maybe if you have a dime pass, go to Deacon Poo or even dump it. Take them off surprise. You need 1.
And up to the line is number 3, Renee McCormick, trying to keep her team alive. Dara with the
pass. Here we go.
Militic. O'Connor. And that's game, set, match for the Hawks.
Dime pass from Dara. She creates the single coverage, and O'Connor takes care of the rest. 25-22. is your final.
What an amazing matchup. The Humber Hawks, again, 16-0 this season, 125 wins consecutively in OCAA play. That includes the playoffs in the OCAA playoffs. But an amazing showing here for the Fanshawe Falcons as they took a set against Humber and almost took two.
Head coach Chris Wilkins taking a win number 311. Just want to take this time also to highlight just how well Fanshawe was playing, especially on the defensive end. Fanshawe finishing with 55 digs in all, as opposed to the Humber Hawks 47. Of course, the Humber Hawks out-blocking the Falcons 11-4. But an amazing game from both teams. And now the boys are coming up.
And one thing I'd also like to say on behalf of the I guess the Humber Athletics, it's just been great to watch Allie Newman and Ashley Dara and the way their careers have gone over the past couple of years. Allie Newman with a great showing today. She did it all on all sides of the ball, from serves to blocks to kills. She had just a great all-around game, and what can you say? Those two have been instrumental in the success of the Humber Hawks volleyball program over the past few years.
11 kills, 2 errors, 22 total attacks, 4 blocks. She had a solid showing tonight.
And right about now, we are going to go to Danielle Dupuis with our player of the game, veteran number 13, Allie Newman. Danielle, take it away.
Thanks, guys. So I'm here with player number 13, Allie Newman, who not only we went 3-1 against this game against the Fanshawe Falcons, but also she's shortly graduating next little bit, and she's leaving us. So we got to say congratulations on your last home game, but we got to ask, you can tell that the pressure is on today, like 3-1, that hasn't happened very much. So we got to ask, how is the team doing throughout all this?
I think we put pressure on ourselves. We want to play so well. We have bigger goals. This game really helped us for future games, but we put it on ourselves. We just need to take a step back and realize who we are, what kind of players we are, and we work hard. So I wasn't worried or anything.
Well, great job, Allie, and good luck with everything that's going for the future. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Danielle, for that interview with star player Allie Newman. The Humber Hawks improved to 16-0 here this season. The Fanshawe Falcons fall to 8-7. And our final today, the Humber Hawks take this match 3-1 over the Fanshawe Falcons. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us here on BRTV and the Hawk Sports Network. And we're gonna show you some highlights of this game. The men are taking the floor for their warm-ups. Thank you so much, everybody out there. Alongside me, Connor McForrest, I'm Lex Tan. We'll bring you the men's game just in a few minutes. Take care, everybody.